Hey guys, and welcome to Interviews with PokeTubers. This episode, we have a man of the streets. You can find him robbing Team Skull Grunts in the back alley. With his mascot Scrafty by his side, we have Callum, aka Hoodlum Scrafty.
What's up, man? I mean, I wouldn't be robbing Team Skull. Those are my boys. I'm with Team Skull.
All right. So first off, I think it's not a surprise that you could say that Scrafty is your favorite Pokemon. But why is it? And who would you give your silver and bronze medals to?
Well, Scrafty isn't my favorite Pokemon anymore. He was when I made my channel and stuff, but like Salandit's my favorite right now. It's really hard because Shaman Sky's been my favorite for years, and then Scrafty came around. I liked him for a while. And then Salandit came out, and I don't know. Salandit's my favorite right now. I don't know if I would say he's my all-time favorite forever, but right now Salandit's my favorite. I'm a big fan of Shaman Sky as well. I'd give him second, then I'd maybe give Scrafty third.
Okay.
I don't know. Like Scrafty's great and all, but it's he's great for branding and stuff. But I really like Salandit. He's a cute little lizard.
Mm-hmm.
And Shaman Sky. I don't know what it is about Shaman Sky. He's just an awesome Pokemon. So I can't explain my love for Shaman Sky. It's like a weird Pokemon you wouldn't expect me to like, but it's actually just one of my favorites of all time.
All right. Now, on the flip side of that question, is there a Pokemon that you really just dislike or want to see removed from the franchise?
My viewers might know about this, but Arceus. It's like I don't mind the concept of a god Pokemon. It's just I don't like the design we have for it right now. I think we should just do it over. I know that's not going to happen, but if I could choose one to be like removed and changed or whatever, I would definitely choose Arceus. I don't think he's worthy of being god in the Pokemon franchise. Like I don't know. Like he should have a game about him, if anything. I don't know. It's just kind of like they just added him. Like, yeah, this is God, by the way, and then that was it. Like, I just don't like how he was introduced. I don't really like him as a Pokemon. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of it. Like, I always see Rayquaza as like he's not the God, but I always saw Rayquaza as like the best sort of legendary. So when they added Arceus, I was really upset about that, and I still kind of am. So yeah, Arceus.
So if you were to like make the God Pokemon, what do you think you would make it?
What do you mean?
I mean, if you had to like remove Arceus and then create the new God Pokemon of the Pokemon world.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Like Rayquaza is the thing I have in mind for like a God Pokemon, but it's just, I mean, Arceus. Okay, if you look up like Mega Arceus fan art, they look better than actual Arceus. Because like right now, I think he's a little bit underwhelming design wise. So if you were to like Google Mega Arceus, like one of the first results, it's just like it's basically just Arceus right now, but like with a lot more going on, and I think it's much cooler. I don't know, because right now he's just like a white goat stuck in a fence. I just that's like the description he gets given, and I agree. He's just really boring right now. I don't know. I think his design should be worked on a bit more. He need to be much cooler, but yeah.
Okay. So, who is your favorite YouTuber to watch? And this could be from the Pokemon community or just in general.
Okay, I've got like 3 in mind because like it's hard. Like I don't know. Like it depends. There's like I really like iDubbbz because his humor is just like mine, but he doesn't upload all that often, and obviously uploading frequently is important, I guess, because like he uploads like he uploads sometimes regularly and sometimes he just drops, kind of like JonTron, but like they sort of just fade from your memory when they don't upload, but when they do upload, it's like Christmas. So it's I don't know. I do love iDubbbz. I'm a big fan of Parasynical because he's actually a lot more consistent. Obviously his content might not be as I guess high quality in terms of like production value, but I like seeing regular content from people. And then third, I really like the Needle Drop or Anthony Fantano because I'm really into this. I'm interested in what his opinion on music is really, and he uploads every single day basically. So it's like something I have to watch every day. So those are like the 3 that I watch, I guess, right now. I'm trying to think Pokemon community wise. I don't really watch very many Pokemon YouTubers to be honest.
Too much time working on your own stuff.
Yeah, I guess. Dobbs is great. I like Dobbs and Aura Guardian. Like I like content like that. True Green 7, like those top 10 sort of like the video, like the guys that upload videos weekly because I don't have time to watch Pokemon Let's Plays every day. So those sort of guys are like the ones I would go to if I was to watch like Pokemon YouTubers though. And they're the ones I do watch if I get the chance to.
Very cool. Now, the next question is, what does the Pokemon community mean to you, and where do you see it today, and where would you like to see in the future?
It means a lot to me because obviously like they've given me like a job basically, like the I guess my community obviously like my own little community I've got, but the Pokemon community as a whole, like I love the Pokemon community. Obviously there's like a lot of toxicity in it or whatever, but like I think it's fine the way it is. A lot of people say, oh, it needs to change, but Like I'd like to see it be less toxic, of course. If I could, but realistically, I don't think it's gonna become less toxic. I'll probably just get more toxic as time goes on, because that's what happens when communities get bigger. There's more like assholes in the community, so it's more likely to be toxic. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm fine with it the way it is. I don't really have very many issues with anyone in the Pokemon community. I don't know. People probably have issues with me, but I don't have issues with them. But I don't know. I don't know. I guess to change in the future, I do want to see it become bigger, because if you think about it, like when it comes to like Minecraft community, like the biggest Minecraft YouTuber got like 15 mil subs or whatever, but the Pokemon community, like the biggest channels got like 2 mil. Like in comparison, it's just really small compared to other communities. So change wise, I'd like to see it become bigger and be less toxic, but I'm not sure if that will happen.
All right, a lot of honest answers there.
Yeah.
All right. So now is a triple threat question for you. What is your favorite route or area, music, and character from Pokemon?
So like I sort of just chose the ones that like came first to my mind. I really like Magikarp Festival. Because when I first heard that, I was actually blown away that it was Pokemon music, because it's in Pokken, if you know. Yeah, so it's not from main series game, but I really like Magikarp Festival because I listened to it, I'm like, are you sure this is a Pokemon soundtrack? What? It's so good. I really like it. It reminds me of like the music I used to listen to when I was like 15. Egg City would probably be my favorite sort of like route or area. I really don't like Gen 2 that much, but I don't know what it is about Ecruteak City. It's just got a really nice vibe to it. I just like how it's laid out. I like how there's the Burnt Tower and the Tin Tower, or the Brass Tower, whatever you want to call it. And lastly, my favorite character is Morty, the Ghost Gym Leader in Ecruteak City. So that's probably another reason why I like the city so much, is because I really like Morty. One reason, I will be honest, I like Morty is because my last name is Mortimer. And in high school, my friends would call me Morty, or Mo for short. And that was like, when I first found out that there was a character named Morty, because I didn't play Gold and Silver when they first came out. I played Heart Gold, Soul Silver. So when those games were coming out and I found out there's the gym leader named Morty, I was like, wow, he's awesome, just because it reminded me of myself.
Very nice. All right, next question. Is there an animal or object you like to see made into a Pokemon?
I would love to see a dolphin Pokemon. I mean, I guess we kind of have one. Nah, it's not. I was going to say Tapu Fini kind of is one, but it's not actually a dolphin. I guess Gorbis is kind of, sort of. I want to see like a full-fledged dolphin Pokemon. Like, my mom's favorite animal is a dolphin. She has like a tattoo on her leg, like with a dolphin, and it's got like Callum underneath it. And I think it's my date of birth, actually. I don't quite remember. But yeah, I'd like to see a dolphin Pokemon because, like dolphins are cool. I don't know. I think there's a lot of water types already, and it's kind of shocking that dolphin isn't the one that they made a Pokemon of. And I was surprised that they didn't do it for Sun and Moon, to be honest, because of Alola and all that stuff. But I don't know. I'm trying to think of an object. I can't really think of any.
Like a King of Cloud wanted to have an automaton Pokemon.
Oh, of course he did.
So the next question is, which I think would be pretty decisive, and it is, what is your favorite game, and what do you think is the best game in the series? Now, this can be a core game or a side game.
Okay, so my favorite games, and what I think are the best, I don't know, it's really biased, and it's probably just because of nostalgia, but these were the first ones I ever owned. Fire Red and Leaf Green are my favorites. Like, whenever like a new game comes out, I'm like, oh, this is my favorite game. Mm-hmm. But then like after a while, obviously like the love for that game sort of wears off, and I'm like, Fire and Leaf Green, I've always loved these. I don't know, it's Fire and Leaf Green. I love the graphics. Obviously there's no physical special split, but like I like that I know how the game works. I like that I'm just good at it. And I don't know, it was just a really good feeling when I first beat it, because it was actually a challenging game for me when I was younger. I mean, not so much anymore, but I don't know. I just think they're really solid games. And it probably is nostalgia, like, because it was like my first games that I owned personally. But they're just my favorites, and I think maybe not best. I think best games might actually be like Sun and Moon. They were really good games. X and Y were also really good. I'm trying to think best game. Maybe Platinum's the best game. A lot of people say Heart Gold, Soul Silver are, but I don't really agree. Right. Not a big fan of Johto.
Why do you think, in your opinion, is Pokemon so interesting, both as a person and a content creator?
Okay, because it's got a lot to it. There's something for everyone. It isn't just about battling. You can shiny hunt. You can do like different playthroughs, challenge yourself. Each playthrough is unique to you. You get to name your character. You get your own, unique ID. You can name your Pokemon whatever you want. You can use whatever you want on your team. Like it's just every playthrough is different because like Pokemon have different IVs and EVs and natures, and you can give them different attacks. Like there's just a lot there to play with, and it's like I don't know, everyone has like different opinions. Like there's not very many people with like same opinions on Pokemon, so it's interesting because you can talk to people about it, and you can just agree to disagree because you both love Pokemon. So like it doesn't really matter if my favorite Pokemon isn't the same as yours. Whereas in like an anime or something like an anime like a TV show, there's like 10 different characters or something to like choose from, whereas in Pokemon there's like at least over 1,000 by now, like in terms of Pokemon and actual humans in this series. Like it's there's so much to it.
In recent times, you have participated in both the GBA and the MBL. How did you have to change your thinking or playstyle for a league format?
Basically, like you just have to think of it as you just have to counter team. And for the MBL is much harder than GBA, mainly because I mean you're counter teaming and stuff, but like with the MBL, okay, MBL is double battles. In double battles, like VGC, I'm not that great at it. I'm more of a singles player personally, but like there's so much because like okay, in a single battle, for example, there's a scenario where like you've got your Ferrothorn out, your opponent's got like a Garchomp out. You can predict your opponent to Fire Blast you or swap out or Dragon Tail you. Like there's like 3 or 4 different options he can do to you really that would benefit him. Whereas in VGC, there's like a million different options because there's like so much cool strategies you can do with Pokemon. Like that like Venusaur and like Pokemon that get the pledge moves like Venusaur and Charizard, they can like use like Fire Pledge and Grass Pledge and like come together and do like a cool like strategy like that. Or they can like you can send in Charizard Y, get the drought up versus Venusaur, get Chlorophyll boosted, and he just becomes really fast. Like there's a lot to it because there's like a lot of options and it's hard to predict what your opponent's going to do a lot of the time, unless of course you're like keeping up with the meta. But because it's a league format, you're counter teaming, so like you just never know what to expect really. I know okay in the MBL, Wolfie Glick and Marcus used Fling Scrafty and used it on Bronzong, which activated weakness policy. And the Scrafty had a berry, so it flung the Bronzong a berry, healed him, and made him +2 attack and +2 special attack, and it just swept us. Like we would never have thought of that, and we would have never been able to counter that. So it's yeah, there's that. I don't know.
So do you enjoy league format, or do you think it's not really for you?
I love the league format. I just don't have the time that's required to put into it. I love the idea of it. I love counter teaming and stuff like that, but I just don't have the time to build, record a team builder, record the battle, and do all that like every single week. It's too demanding. I don't have time for it. And it doesn't do that well on my channel to where it's worth it. People don't really like it that much on my channel, which is fair enough. I don't mind. So I love it, but I just don't really have the time for it. Honestly, it's too stressful.
Okay. So for our last question, we're going to play a little game.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard of F, Marry, Kill?
Yeah.
So instead, we're going to play Follow, PC, Feint.
Follow, PC, Feint. What do you mean?
So this would be like if you're going to catch a Pokemon, which Pokemon would you choose to follow you, kind of Heart Gold, Soul Silver style? Which Pokemon would you would catch but put in the PC, or just Feint and not even catch? So I'm going to randomize 3 different Pokemon, and you have to give me your opinion on which one you would do each.
Sounds good.
So our options are Steenie, Hitmonlee, and Duskull.
What was that first one?
Steenie.
Steenie. What is a Steenie again? Oh my god.
It's the mid-evolution of Serena.
Oh yeah, it is. So it is. Oh my god. There's so many Pokemon now. Like I think I can remember every single Pokemon name up to Gen 5, and then that's when it starts to get hazy. Like,
yeah, it gets a little blurry. Kind of mixed
yeah, because there's just way too many Pokemon for me to remember now. Okay, Steenie. So Steenie, Hitmonlee, and Duskull.
Yep.
Okay, so I would have Duskull follow me because he's a cute guy. I love Duskull. He's a cute little guy. I would Feint Hitmonlee. I don't have anything against Hitmonlee. He's just my least favorite out of the 3, and I'd catch Steenie because that's a potential Serena in the future, and Serena's awesome. So, yeah, I think those are the 3. That's how I do. I mean, Hitmonlee's not bad. I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of. He's not like my favorite. So whereas the other two I actually quite like. So
yeah, it happens when you only have 3 options.
Yeah.
All right. So that's going to wrap up this episode of Interviews with PokeTubers. I want to thank Callum for taking time out of his day for this interview with me.
No problem, man. Appreciate you coming to me for it. I like doing things like these. It's fun.
And thank you guys so much for watching, and stay super fantastic.